Do you see what I see? All right, well, we are here today at the Allentown Goodwill, and we're gonna head in here and see what we can find to buy and flip for a profit. Now, I do think that today is some sort of big sale day. We're gonna suck it up, and yeah, we're gonna find some cool stuff today. So let's head in. Here we go. Well, it looks like today they're clearing the shelves, so that has its pros and its cons. The shelves are not going to be as cluttered, which is good. We're going to take this with us. But also, they might not be stocking the shelves since they are currently removing things. I guess we will see. This is kind of cute. I think I don't know, it still has a little bit of a latch. And I like that. It's probably made in China. It's very festive. We're going to stick it in there. And we're going to head towards the back. I like to look at the back end caps. They're my favorite. Caution. I had a suspicion. And right under that caution, there's a Waterford marking. I don't know if that's Waterford marquee. I don't know how to tell the difference. But I do like that. And it's Waterford. So we'll take it. This is one of those glass things that they melt over sticks. It's an interesting form. What is this? Marshalls. Last time we were here, we found an amazing Blanco hurricane globe that was worth like $150. That was pretty exciting. I was going to say, those kind of look like the bottom of a liquor bottle. They are. It's neat to see them repurposed. That be, oh yes, it is. Looks like check glass, maybe. It's marked on the bottom. There's no markings. I think it may have had a, I don't know. Yeah, I think it may have had a lid. The painting is so adorable, though. I can't resist. I just can't. I have to. I can't resist it. Hand painted. It's adorable. Say Bremen. Those are bone china made in Japan. We'll stick those. Oh, there they are. Look, that one's even priced differently. I don't think they were intended to go together. I really want to get down the next aisle and look for some more restaurant wear. This looks fancy. Crystal. Do you think that's maybe for caviar? I think I've been told before by viewers that these little domed dishes could be for caviar at times. Oh, look, there's two of them. Those are so fancy. $1.99 each. I like that mug. That's Anchor Hawking. That's the anchor on the bottom. A lot of the times these bases are weighted sterling. I don't see any markings on this, so I don't think that it is. Alright, let's check the end caps. Wow. They are like completely wiped. Good? Bad? I don't know. Tonala. Kazuma souvenir. I usually don't pick up Tonala when it's souvenir. Let's look back here. There's some milk glass basket. $15 on that. I'm gonna put it back very carefully. Do you see what I see? $9.99. Yeah, please. Thank you. No question about that. I'll take that. What is this? $2.99. Does that go with that? Oh no. That goes with this. There you go, lady. There's your hands. Is that a little violet pot? Berkshire Pottery? Is that for violets? Maybe. There's no chips or cracks on it. Berkshire, $6.99. Okay. This is a neat slab of marble. Cutting board? Charcuterie board? I kind of like it. It also looks like it's seen better days. Frosted little bowl. This is Crystal Leek. I forget how to pronounce it. It's not on there, of course. I've had that before in the form of fox and I think dogs. I mean, there would be a little room there, but I don't think I'm going to take it. I'm going to leave it behind. Hershey's. We see a lot of this around my area because we have Hershey, like not too far from us. This is Party Light. I like these ones. I like that they're like leaded. What is that? It's solid. This is weirding me out. Ooh. That's so weird. Ooh, it's got a weird smell to it. I thought maybe like it was a scented thing. I don't like it. I'm gonna just leave it there. I'm not gonna touch it anymore. The weird things you find in Goodwill. Those feel like bronze. Maybe they're pot metal. I think they're pot metal, but they're cool. We're gonna take them. There is some motto wear. Ooh, it's really chipped up. Christine, CC, out in the light. Interesting. Please turn out the light. Is another way to say it. Alright, I'm not really seeing much on this end cap. And I must have. So let's go continue somewhere else. Godinger. These are really cute. These are for wine charms. And you hang your little wine charms off of them, like a party. And then as everybody gets their wine glass, they just dress it with their personal wine charm and nobody gets mixed up until they get really drunk and then nobody can tell whose is whose anyway. Looks like we're missing the charms. This is adorable. Assemblage. Assemblage. That's the word I was looking for at the last Goodwill I filmed at. It's very sweet, isn't it? They did a really nice job. I'm kind of wondering how it ended up here. Alright, I really want to get down that plate aisle and find some restaurant wear. Let's see if we can try again. The cheese lamp is still here, in case anyone is local and wants to come and pick it up. There's a wedding box. It's just plain white though. $6.99. I don't think so. Gonna leave it. I like this. Kind of looks like a sweater. I'll take that. We literally looked at that bowl and that vase the last time we were here. Alright, let's try to get down this aisle. What is this? Could I put that in my garden? I probably could, but I probably don't need to. That's intense. Oh, somebody made that. Are those two Libby bowls glued together? Oh, that's nice. I like it. Oh, Studio Pottery Mug, LJS. Handle on it looks good. I like the feel of it. I just have to test out the mugs before I buy them. Make sure the grip is good, you know. If I buy a mug, I have to make sure it's approved. I like this one. I think we'll take it with us. That vase over there with the dogwood flowers might be check. We'll check it out. No pun intended. We'll check it out when we get over there. It's got some age. Marked 2 on the bottom. You can see there's some pot stones down on the bottom for manufacturing. I like that. I think I'll put that in my cart. Let's see what else we can find. What is that? Oh, it's a coffee mug. Of course it's a coffee mug. Ooh, that's pretty. Dresden. That's neat. I don't see any chips or cracks on it. Dresden, German. Oh, look at that. I was going to say Dresden. It's made in the USA. So this is Dresden China of the USA. Kind of like the other week when we saw Limoges China of Ohio. This is Dresden China of the USA. It's still pretty though. And I do like the shape of it. I think I'm going to leave it though. I'm turned off by the fact that it was trying to trick me. And it almost succeeded. This is just a neat design. It's a shame it has the damage on the lid. It's kind of cool. Ooh, is that Victorian? I see ruffles. Come here, you. Oh, wait, yeah, it is. Huh. Victorian ruffles. $3.99. Okay. At the last Goodwill, I bought 3 of these glasses. And this is the 4th one. So now we have a set of 4. What are the chances of that? I told you in a recent video, I'm convinced that all the stuff just shuffles between the 2 of them. Is that the McCoy? I don't know. I hope not. If it was, I would feel obligated to take it with me. I don't think so. I think it's a hobbyist piece. I think McCoy makes a style of this cookie jar. This is really lightweight ceramic, and I think that if it was McCoy, it would be a little bit heavier. Is this Nambe? Yeah, it is. $5.28. 1967. Nambe. Aluminum. It's a shame that this one is kind of scratched up. These Nambe aluminum bowls kind of hold value, I think, depending on the condition. Look at that. It's a really pretty yellow bowl. We don't see the yellow color very often. Usually it's Famille Rose or Famille Verde. This would be Famille Jaune, I think it's pronounced. Famille Jaune, not Famille Jaune. Look at this ashtray. These are kind of, those are chunky. Oops. I don't know, I like it, but I don't need another ashtray. Colonial Homestead by Royal Royal what? Those are nameplates, aren't they? We should look them up. We'll stick them in the Nambe. Hand painted. That's really pretty, isn't it? It's got a chip on it, though. So this piece here, this pink piece, is called a bridal basket. And it's Victorian. It would have had a metal basket, like a handle to go with it. So now I am in the metal section, and I'm actually looking for the basket portion that would have gone with it. Now, 9 times out of 10, when I find the bridal, the glass part, I don't find the basket. But it's probably worth at least looking. Oh, do you think that's actually vintage? Or is it made to look vintage? Because that's a really cute decoration. I wouldn't put real birds in it. I've heard that round cages make birds go crazy and that they're cruel, so I would never do that. But that is so adorable as just a decoration. I think it has age. I love that as a decorative piece. It's $4.99. I'm going to stick that in here. Okay, I got a little distracted from my mission for the basket. We have a little, is this for Keurigs? Maybe something else? I'm not seeing it. It would look old. For sure. There's a paperweight. It's just a clear glass bubble paperweight, but you know what? It's a paperweight for $2.99. So we're going to take that with us. I think I'm giving up on the metal basket. I just don't see it here. And I definitely want to recheck those end caps for anything special. Alright, I snatched this bag of critters off the shelves. And guess who's hanging out in there? Grape poodle dog. That's right. Grape poodle dog. I think it could be homegrown. Oh, look, darn it, he's missing his tail. He's tailless. You know, his tail might be floating around in there. Probably not. But that doesn't matter because I also liked this yellow duck. I was pretty excited about the yellow duck until I noticed the grape poodle. I don't know, maybe his tail is in there. That would be exciting, right? It's pretty cute. I'm going to buy it anyway. Because the yellow duck is intact. So, and the yellow duck is made in China. Those figurines can be worth money. Here's one of those Rossi pieces. Oh, it's a wind chime. It's a Rossi wind chime. I wonder if that's worth grabbing. I know her stuff is kind of all over the place as far as value. The whole reason we're down here is because of this, which is not Czechoslovakia. I think it's too heavy. Yeah, too heavy. It is pretty though. Alright, I looked up the Rossi wind chimes. Looks like the Angel sold for about 60 bucks. There at the top. The Chef sold for 20. I don't think it's worth messing with for $20. It's kind of big and just kind of a mess. My mom used to have one of those on the windowsill growing up. Alright, I put these back. I looked them up, and a set of 4 sells for 20 bucks. So I don't think they are worth it. Alright, so you guys know how I'm always talking about Santa's eyes. How about that? That's terrifying. Right, I took a moment to look up the Nambe, and I think I'm going to leave it. I think in this condition, I don't think it's worth it. The last one I sold was in a lot better condition. And for $9.99, we're going to leave it? Alright, find a spot for it back in the aisle where I found it, and then I think we're going to take off. Alright, Alright, well, I just got home from the Allentown Goodwill. I don't recall my total spend, so I will put it up here in the corner for you guys. It was kind of a weird checkout. It was a weird checkout situation. I wasn't able to purchase the Santa trinket box. When I went to go check out, it just kept throwing up an error message. I guess the tag that was on it had already been checked out once before, was what the young man was explaining to me. And then the manager came up and was like, this tag has been swapped or something like that. I don't know. It was very weird. So she's just like, I can't sell this to you. And then she like took it into the back. So anyway, I was just kind of like really confused and I don't know. So I was like, all right, whatever. And I left. And then it took me like processing it the whole way home to be like, okay, I'm ready to film my outro. But anyway, I'm home now. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving. And thank you guys for hanging out with me today. If you saw something you would like to purchase in today's video, you guys can find it on knickknacks.net. That is NIKNAX.net. And I guess I will see all of you guys tomorrow. So long.
All right, guys, I got one more.
Cool. You got data U-size football.
That's not just any football. This was my football. Autographed by Joe Cool himself. The Niners, they used to practice right down the street from where I lived at Sierra College. Every day after school, me and my buddies would walk by the fence and try and get autographs, but I never could get Joe's, until one day I saw him walking by. So I said, "Hey Joe," and I launched a football over the fence at him. He says, "Nice arm, kid. Got a pen?" So I walk over to the fence and he signs the ball for me. Then he chucks it back over, but I wasn't ready for it. I bobbled it and I dropped it right in some gum.
You dropped a pass from John Montana?
Anyway, years later, I met your mom at that same school. And I knew she was the one immediately, but I was broke. This was the only thing that I had that was valuable. So I took it to the local pawn shop and they gave me credit towards her ring that she's wearing right now. I never saw it again. Where did you find this?
I got it on knickknacks.net.